We are back. Another episode of Path 7. Got back to nature, just grounding everything out, making sure everything always makes sense as it always does. One of the things I wanted to definitely speak about is the term love or the action, whatever you want to call it. I'm at a place where I really realize that love is not what it's supposed to be down here for most people. Most people say they love you unconditionally, but they only love you for the moment of you pleasuring them, or in other words, as long as you are stimulating them in some kind of way, like Lauryn Hill said. So I'm just gonna take my time and just really like unpack it. Love is just something that it's not a word. It's just an essence. Just it just is. So most people like expect love to be like what Hollywood like has deemed it to be instead of what we feel. What love is, an actual baby, and just watching that baby just learn how to our child look like progress through life without too much nurture, and just watching the nature of the child. And I would just say where I'm at 29 experiencing love, you can see like there's some kind of like holographic something going on. Maybe it's my aura. I don't know. Let's see. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, man. We're not gonna go into it. We waste time. But at 29, I just see life. Love is just something that is just in its purest form. It's just you, just being you relentlessly, just without any outside interference, without anybody telling you as for what you should do and how you should do it, but just you just being, just being your greatest self. And that's why, like, for me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm an honest guy. I was just out here kind of just transmuting energy, just listening to Michael Jackson, a whole bunch of just oldies, and just kind of just playing with the energy, man. Just because it's this thing for here for us is just only thing that's around us at this point is just glamour. It's just like all it is just energy just waiting for you to use it. It's literally like energy accessible for you to create off of it. It's not about how you do it or why you do it. It's just whatever you do with it. Like energy is free, man. Your life force is free. So you have to always understand that, like Kanye said, there is no red line, and at the same time, these beings, these shadow figures, they're still like here, like they're not going anywhere. But you have to learn how to like make sure that you're remaining in the present, how to deal with them, because really it's just a whole bunch of people trying what entities trying to just always just use your vessel because they don't have one anymore. Since they don't have a vessel, they're always going to try to go to the one with the most light and the most frequency and the most flow, whatever has flow state, whatever's spiritually inclined to, I guess, whatever is the greatest vessel to actually use and kind of portray yourself as whatever that they want to portray it as. But back to this topic of love. I just hate how it's so manipulated now. It's like if it doesn't come with a ring or some type of contract, it's not real love. And most people don't know real love because they don't know themselves. So as you knowing yourself, it takes time to really like love, because love is, it's every day, it's every moment, it's something that you just constantly cultivate within yourself. And anytime you're looking for something outside of yourself to cultivate that love or that want, because want leads to suffering. So as long as you know who you are and what you want, well, what you strive to be and become, you're always going to be vibrating at a higher frequency of love. So for me, I'm just trying to like detach as much as possible, and just step away from the things that no longer serve me. And as in saying that, just really, I'm just down here just studying people, man. Like the more that you like allow people to like put their like per their perspective on you, you realize that like there's nothing on this planet but a whole bunch of like children that pretend to be adults. I don't think the term adult should have never, of course it needs a standing because you don't want like children having sex for grown adults, but in the term of we're all children because we're all still learning. Like a lot of people that deem themselves to be adults are really just tortured children and trapped in certain in cases within their own minds, meaning that the government, the CIA, the MK Ultra, whatever, they can pretty much create traumas and then have you live in those traumas for the rest of your life, and you never know how to deal with them unless you're doing like sound work or energy healing, which is Reiki, uh, fucking acupuncture, cryotherapy, anything that kind of heals your nervous system. So because I would say this world is so, this hemisphere, this Western hemisphere is so deep. You know what I'm saying? This West is childish, but because of this Western hemisphere is so polluted by religion and like people that put a whole bunch of spirits together and create a religion or ideology, it takes away from the authenticity of what spirit is. And I would say me as myself, I don't really follow a religion or anything anymore. I just try to lead by my heart and just try to take my mind out of it as much as possible. Of course, I think logically and with my left hemisphere in my brain, but I'm not forcing my right hemisphere to take full control of my experience, because at that point, like I noticed something that I had a tendency doing. Like once you start dealing with the path of growing and learning, you understand that you pick up a lot of false teachers upon your journey. And the false teachers that I have are like people that's supposed to be teaching me karmic lessons. But if you're a teacher, you don't teach off of the base of karma, because that's the base of survival. You teach people off of love and enlightenment. And that's the difference between me and everybody else. Like I am the fool, which is a card that's governed by, I want to say, Uranus or just the outer planet, which is means somebody who's just out here just learning and failing at the same time. Most people think they're too cool to like actually fail, and so they get themselves stagnated in certain places that they can never get themselves out of. So it's like, yeah, you're cool because you leveled up in this physical realm, like to get material items, but you lost your soul in the process. Me, I did the total opposite. I had everything given to me and I pretty much just gave it, not willingly gave it up, but because I didn't understand the earthly plane, I lost. I didn't lose it, because you can't lose what's meant for you. But I would say I forgave it, or I gave it away. Like anytime anybody knows me, no matter what I have, I'm constantly giving it away, just for the simple fact that nothing on this physical plane is for me to keep. It's always for to be shared with, or to not be hoarded. Because a lot of people are hoarding items and hoarding perspectives. When perspectives, the only way we grow is through sharing perspective, sharing who we are as individuals, because we all are a different piece of this pie. And too many people are like in a place of I have to, like Tupac said, gimme, like I need this, and capitalism is literally dragging this world to the ground. And that's why you see the eastern hemispheres that are governed by spirituality and other things other than man-made religion. Those are the people or the races that are actually, like I would say, they're winning right now. Like they're about to take over America, and they can't take over America because it's all ran by a secret society. Like NATO, all that shit is still secret society shit. Like Masons run the world, or not Masons, because it's some other kind of like secret thing. Because even Masons is something that's publicly known. So whatever's truly known or whatever's truly what it is not what you think it is. It's something that we would never know the name of it. Like the Illuminati, why would somebody give us their secret name? That's treason at first, because any type of secret society, truth is treason. So we know what it is. It's just how long can we withstand this struggle with not having help? By help, I mean like every day kids go to school from 8 to 3 o'clock to mold their free minds to being a capitalistic governed mind, a mind that will benefit capitalism and not the spirit, not helps them develop their souls. So it's just like I said, just living at the essence of love. I'm not letting these people push me off my space. Like this is my space I cultivated. This is my energy that I'm gonna live in, and it's just what it is. Of course, it is like a lot of weird shit going on, because I like anytime I open my aura up, there are a lot of like outside entities or entities that we can't see that are higher than this third dimension that are always like protruding and trying to like enter my energetic field, because they have to constantly keep me in a place of fear so they can get androchrome or just get a certain energetic frequency that they're trying to like rise within me. So it's like it's extremely weird right now. Like anybody on earth that's actually telling the truth will tell you this shit is pretty fucking strange right now. But overall, I just want to kind of just speak on like little things like that. But find Not find someone that loves you relentlessly and boundlessly, but love yourself boundlessly and endlessly, and you'll attract people that reflect that perspective or that alignment of yourself. We're all just calling in our soulmates and people that truly attune to our frequency. So it's just like we're all in the lab, and I hope everybody understands that we're all in the lab. And if you're in the lab, the only person that you should have with a wrench and a fucking screwdriver is you. No one else should be like cultivating your life force energy, doing any kind of work but you. This is all about you and the growth that you have with yourself. Like, trust me, these people that prostrate themselves as being super spiritual and shit, bro, they're not, bro. Because spirituality is something that's not to say it's supposed to be hidden, but it's not something that's supposed to be bragged about in this like new age. It's just how you express yourself. It's not like how intuitive you are, how psychic you are. That's a whole different ballpark. But how much you like relentlessly like address yourself, that's your spirituality. So I'm gonna get out of here because it's getting late. I gotta get up tomorrow. I'm trying to, like I said, always get like 8 hours of sleep or so. But I just wanted to, just kind of transmute some negativity and just like, just stay in a positive light. All right, man. Stay fortunate, stay blessed. Keep working. The evil never sleeps, so we get up and fight and combat that oppressive, low vibrational frequency every day. We're here to just constantly get better and never take anything for granted and constantly grow, man. That's what it's about. And the reason why I'm looking around, because these people in these cars, they're either knowingly or unknowingly project the energy, as in had me knowing somebody who has all this like latent energy and power. I got to know that I have to always cultivate it the way I want and not allow others to dictate the way that I relate with myself.